Andrew, it really was a heavy week in the Parliament given the nature of the story that dominated so much of the attention.
What a week for the National Parliament, Kieran.
As parliamentarians, we need to be focused on setting the standard for all Australians.
This person,
Senator Thorpe, I would just warn you at this point,
sexually assaulted me.
I utterly reject that statement, that disgusting statement.
What I experienced was being followed, aggressively propositioned and inappropriately touched. To me, it was sexual assault.
I made a comment to her, a woman of this chamber, and I got a reply that said, F off.
A short time ago, I advised Senator Van of my decision that he should no longer sit in the Liberal party room.
Did you communicate any aspect of the allegations with any member of your staff, Senator Wong or her staff, or Mr Albanese or his staff?
Minister Gallagher.
No. A very distressing situation for everyone, as we all know.
Order.
Well, Senator Henderson, I believe Ms Higgins.
So the opposition went after Finance Minister Katy Gallagher over an allegation she misled Parliament about her knowledge of the Brittany Higgins rape accusation. Called out Liberal Senator David Van as he was speaking on the issue. David Van is now no longer a Liberal senator after Ms Thorpe named and shamed him in connection with a sexual harassment allegation. And as Sky News revealed on Thursday, another Liberal senator had made a similar accusation against Mr Van. Amanda Stoker, a former minister, expanded on this on Friday night.
Given that Senator Van has now denied the behaviour, even though it was promptly reported and even though it was documented, well, it tells me something. It tells me that speaking up was the right thing to do.
Now, I understand there is a third former female MP who has had an issue with David Van. Senator Van, kicked out of the Liberals, is being asked by opposition leader Peter Dutton to leave the Senate, but has not indicated he will do so. He has 2 years left in his term, and he said in a letter where he resigned from the Liberal Party last night, "I'm deeply distressed and hurt that I've not been afforded procedural fairness in relation to these claims. This is a travesty of justice, and I reiterate, I deny the allegations." When it comes to Senator Gallagher, there are some in the opposition who are nervous at the continued heavy questioning of her in the Parliament, which has gone 5 days so far, with the opposition showing no sign of moving on. A senior opposition source said to me, quote, "She has misled the Senate," unquote. But one Liberal MP said to me yesterday, quote, "All this does is remind people of Scott Morrison and his time in office. Reminding people of Scott Morrison is not a way to win the next election." The Finance Minister, Government Senate Leader Penny Wong and the PM maintain that after Brittany Higgins' partner David Shiraz met Ms Gallagher in February 2021 and discussed the Brittany Higgins rape allegation with Ms Gallagher, and that was a week before the scandal broke, Ms Gallagher did not tell Ms Wong or Mr Albanese about it. One senior Labor figure said to me of the fact, "I found that hard to believe when such a major scandal was about to break," quote, "Well, you don't understand the sisterhood," end quote, and the need to maintain a woman's confidence in the face of such an allegation. I guess the opposition could say the same about David Van not being outed or disciplined earlier, Kieran.